What's up everyone and welcome to today's video. What are we doing? We're doing a colorless deck. Well, a semi-colorless deck. We have some white and blue splashed into this that kind of goes well together with all the artifacts that I'm playing today. I found a very similar deck like this on AetherHub, but I saw the mana base was running 3 Glacial Fortress and 3 Hallowed Fountain, so I upped those to 4 each for just a better mana base in general. And I think this deck is gonna perform quite well. The old list that I found had a 60% win rate, so the updated one with a better mana should, in theory, perform even better. And with that said, before we jump into the footage, please hit that subscribe button. We need more subscribers on this channel. For those of you that are not aware, the way that YouTube functions is that they do not give you any ad revenue until you have at least 1,000 subscribers on your channel. And that's the main thing that is holding me back right now. I'm currently putting about 40 to 60 hours a week work into this channel. Researching decks, deck testing and recording all these things, but yeah, I'm not really earning a whole lot other than the €17 a month that I get from the Patreons that support me on Patreon. A big thank you to you guys, by the way. I really appreciate the support on Patreon. So if you would be as kind to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, it would help me out a lot because I've been doing this for about 3 months now and it's starting to be a little bit financially unsustainable to keep putting out videos with no flow of money coming in, or very little flow of money I have to say. But anyways, that's all. Let's just jump into some gameplay footage and let's see how this artifact Jank is going to function. Alright, here we go, and we are up against Vinegar. Let's see what Vinegar is playing, and we are going to be plonking down some artifacts and going for the win. This is okay-ish. It's not the greatest because we don't have a Tempered Steel in hand, but what this does allow us to do is to put the Ornithopter down and the Locthwain Gargoyle, and then next turn we can put down the Steel Overseer, and if this one survives we are in a very good spot. So let's put this down, let's put the second Ornithopter down as well. They don't have a board wipe at 2 mana, so it's fine to put that one down. There's a high chance the Steel Overseer does get shocked here or something similar, but let's hope that they do not. See what they are gonna do first. They play Inconspicuous Snoop. That's good because that allows us to go ahead and exile that one, and we are in a very advantageous position now because now I can activate the Steel Overseer, put counters on everything and attack in like that. And they really need to remove the Overseer very soon because this is going to just escalate completely out of their control if they do not. They put a 2/2 Goblin on the field. That's not the greatest, but I guess it will do for us, right? So Side comes down in the field, I will activate the ability again to put all the counters on my creatures and attack in for 6 damage. So they could play the Goblin Ringleader now, which would be advantageous for us actually, because that gives us an extra turn to buff everything up and to attack in with everything. I do need to be careful with the Goblin deck here though, because like we've seen before, they have a bit of a shenanigans in the form of putting a Goblin Chain Whirler onto the field, sacrificing it and then bringing it back with a Fall of the Death Dweller, which pretty much kills the whole field because the Goblin Chain Whirler will have Death Touch and the 1 damage to everything will kill everything. The opponent is looking and they haven't really made a decision yet what they want to commit to. Goblin Instigator, that's fine because most of these have flying. And a Goblin Chieftain. Okay then. So I will be able to give this one +2 and flying during my turn. Yeah, let's block the 3/3 there. So we take 6 damage and it's our turn. A bit too many lands, unfortunately, but it's fine, it's fine. So let's give this one flying and... How much damage is this? So is this lethal? I believe it is, right? Let's attack in with Psi as well. And that's lethal. So this was game number 1. I think this kind of showcased what this deck is capable of when it's not being answered. Of course, the game would have been very different if the Steel Overseer got removed by something like a Shock or any of the many removal spells in the format right now. But we won and they didn't have an answer, and I think that's what this deck wants to kind of take advantage of, that by having threats unanswered on the field, they can run away with the game quite easily. So it's a bit of a glass cannon deck, I would say, but it functions well and it functions nicely, and it's good to see some artifact stuff in the format right now. Anyways, we're up against Neodust 2069. Let's have a look at the hand. So you have 2 Tempered Steels. If I can get both of these on the field, it would be extremely strong, but on the off chance we only have 2 lands here, I think I will take the risk. It's not a smart risk to take here, but if I can somehow get a 3rd land, getting these 2 down, followed with more artifacts coming down after that, is just too good to pass up. And we did find a land there, so a Tempered Steel coming down is a high possibility next turn. I hope the opponent is not a control deck, because if these things get countered, we're not in for a fun game, I'm afraid. But the way it is looking now, they are probably some kind of a ram deck. Let's try to jam it. Maybe they have a Spell Pierce. They do not, so we managed to put one of the Tempered Steel down. With their color combination, it can be quite hard for them to remove the Tempered Steel. They might have a Teferi coming down. Instead, they have a Elvish Rejuvenator. That's also quite nice. Hopefully we get the land now. We do not. We do get another Tempered Steel. Let's put Tempered Steel number 2 down. Attack in again. They block. That's fine. That's fine. I'm again hoping for a land, because Gingerbrute into a 3rd Tempered Steel would be absolutely ridiculous. Maybe a Color's coming down now. No, instead it's a Teferi. Let's see what they bounce. They bounce the Gargoyle. Okay then, that's fine, that's fine. And a Growth Spiral. So we are soon in Field of the Dead territory, I'm afraid. And again, no land. Oh, we really got screwed with the lands there, didn't we? I need to deal with the Teferi, so I have to play the Gingerbrute here. And I guess I will play the Servant then. Yeah, let's do it like this. There's such a waste attacking in onto the Teferi like that, but it's something we have to do, unfortunately. Let's untap the Gingerbrute, and at least if they shatter the sky here, we get a card draw, and we still have another Tempered Steel in the hand. And there's the Field of the Dead, so there is a chance for a Scape Shift coming down pretty soon. That's not a Scape Shift just yet. Maybe instead of putting this down right away, if I do find a land, I should go for the Master Thopterist instead. Ah, we're in a tough spot here. I don't think it's worth playing this without also playing the Gargoyle, so let's go with Tempered Steel number 3 and force them to block. Yeah, they have to block here because they are going to fall behind otherwise. And with 3 Tempered Steels on the field, we are probably in a very decent position. But we really need that land, because if we have the land and we can side Thopterist into the Gargoyle, then we are likely going to run away with this game right here, because I don't think they really have proper removal. There's of course still the chance that they use something like Escape Shift soon and create a absolute ton of zombie tokens, but they haven't yet, so I'm kind of thinking they may not have it. Explore, that's a nice card. I didn't even know that was in the set. I really think I need to start exploring with the Field of the Dead deck. I really love the deck. The reason why I haven't played Field of the Dead is ever since Field of the Dead has been banned in Pioneer, I somehow feel like it's likely to get banned in Historic as well. But after the unban of it, I'm kind of curious what's going to happen next. The thing is, I don't like investing too much time into a deck that is just going to be banned afterwards, so yeah. Lots of zombies, but what should I do here? I guess this is the correct move into the Locthwain Gargoyle, so this puts a 7/7 flyer on the field. I will attack in with both, I guess. The reason why I attack in with both, it forces them to sacrifice a lot of tokens if they want to kill these, but instead they decide not to. Let's untap that one, and we are still in a decent position here. Next turn I can attack in for 7 for sure, and I can even give this one flying if I want to. But I think it's better to play the Steel Overseer, because Steel Overseer kind of makes sure that we can win the game pretty soon. Growth Spiral is good that these are exiled, so they cannot put those onto the field with the Growth Spiral. There's more zombie tokens. And even more tokens. We are dangerously close to dying here. They gained so much life with the Euros earlier that it kind of put us in a bad position, and by the looks of it, a Euro is coming back to the field now as well, which isn't great. But let's see, if I... Can I win? Can I win if I give this unblockable? And this one flying. Let's see, that is 14 plus 6. No, that's only 20, so... Unfortunately, that's not quite enough. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. I did not expect that. Somehow, because they played so many different kinds of lands, it's sometimes a bit hard to keep track of what they have exactly. And I didn't notice that there was a blast zone among it. But oh well, let's play the Steel Overseer first. Ornithopter next, and I need to survive here, so let's go with this, and I need to get them low enough to win next turn as well. Maybe this is the right move, so attack in for 7 with this one, and then with the Voltaic Servant I will untap this one. And then hopefully I can, some miraculous way, survive this turn. Can I even survive this turn? I am not sure. I think if I do survive, I should win here, right? Ah, they can activate the Golos. Yeah, that would be very good for them if they do. Okay, so they do activate that. What do they find? They find another Golos and a Elvish Rejuvenator. Anything that produces tokens this turn doesn't concern me. What concerns me right now is surviving. So let's block here. Let's Block here. 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 Oh, no, 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 not double block. This one, and this one. This puts us down to 12. If they don't have a way of dealing 2 damage this turn, then we should win. Come on, please don't have it. Please don't win with this. Oh. Oh, that's nasty. That's really nasty. That's so nasty. Well, we were very close to winning there, but I don't think I can make a comeback now. That was just sickening right there. And they have even more zombies. I did not expect a board wipe in this particular deck, because this is kind of like a non-bow with their own board, right? So I really did not expect there to be any kind of board clear in here. But maybe the board clear is in here because they want to keep the board clear in the early game. But yeah, let's see. I don't think there is any way of making a comeback here, considering that... Yeah. Here's the Karn, and I can plus it, but it's not gonna make a difference. All like letters, okay, well. GG opponent, that was a close game though. If they didn't have that board wipe, we would have won for sure there. That's quite sad, that's really sad. They really ran away with the game there. But, okay, here we go. Let's put this down with the Gingerbrute. Getting an early Steel Overseer is quite good. Ah, nice, we don't even need to shock it in. The Steel Overseer comes down, attack him. Hopefully they don't have removal. If they do not have removal, we probably win here. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. So let's activate this. Everything gets a counter, attacking with the Gingerbrute. That's really nice. I like that. I hope they build a very good deck here. I hope they build a really cool rogues deck here. Ah, they scoop. Oh, that's a shame. We didn't get to see the deck in play. Well, Lord Shinoda, if you are watching this, that's a very cool card to play. That's really fun. GG to you for playing that, for taking the time to build a deck around that. Really nice. And the next opponent is Greener K. Let's see what Greener K is playing. We are playing the Artifact deck, and let's see, this is good. This is very decent actually, so... Do I play this now? I guess I wait, right? Because I cannot really buff it anyways next turn, and it's a 0 drop, so might as well wait for the time being. Next turn I can put the Steel Overseer down. So Steel Overseer comes down, and I will still wait with this a bit. Oh, I should have played it because next turn I can buff it. That was a mistake, that was stupid. But it's fine, we only miss 1 damage like that, it's not the end of the world. And they didn't have an answer, that's quite risky for them. So let's put the Voltaic Servant down with the Gingerbrute and the Ornithopter. And let's pump everything. Attack in for 2. Untap that, and yeah, I can activate that again during that turn, pumping everything a second time. So we are out of range of a Cry of the Canarium. That's not going to kill us here anymore. Euro, that's fine. Let's pump everything again. And we got all the glitters coming down, and Glass Casket can actually get rid of a Euro if they manage to get it back on the battlefield. I think we are in a decent spot now. Of course, there's still the risk that a... what's the thing called? There's still the risk that they board wipe us this coming turn, but, well... There's always the risk, isn't it? Let's put it on the... What do we put it on? Should I put it on the Ornithopter? Maybe I do. Let's put it... Nah, maybe let's put it on the Gingerbrute, because this one can have unblockable. They scoop it. Well, wasn't a whole lot they could do, right? So they did not have a board wipe there. We won that. Let's go on to the next one. And we're in the next game against Dawson91. I think we played this person earlier as well, didn't we? But let's have a look at the hand. Some Gingerbrutes, but no way to pump them. This is a mulligan, unfortunately. And this isn't great either. 2 Glacial Forests. Need to mulligan again. This is keepable. Let's get rid of this and... I'll get rid of a land since we don't really have much of a curve going on here anyway, so let's go in with this. End the turn, and next turn we can all that glitters. Hallowed Shepherd. Ah, this is the elf guy of earlier. Do I still go for all that glitters then, or should I play out these two now? Maybe just go with putting everything on the field for the time being. Attack in. So they did not have a Llanowar Elves on turn 1. That puts them down a little bit. I need to get rid of that, right? So let's get rid of that now. So block there. There's a land, and put that all that glitters on the Gingerbrute. Should I make it unblockable and attack in or not? Yeah, let's do that. Let's make it unblockable, attack in. I will keep this one back since it will just get killed by the Dwine Elite. And now we're in dangerous territory. Not sure what the opponent is planning next, but... No blocks, no blocks. Make this unblockable, and this one as well. I need to just go on full aggro mode here, because if I don't, I will just lose here. If we draw a artifact next turn, we probably win here, because we can make these two unblockable, and this one will get an extra attack power from the all that glitters. I don't think a Finale of Devastation is going to win in the game here. Put an Archdruid down, but come on, let there please be an artifact on top. Just a single artifact. No blocks. Yeah, pass. Come on, let there be a cheap 1-drop or a 0-drop artifact. Ah, 0-drop. Perfect, perfect. So make this one unblockable. And this one as well, and they scoop it. Ah, that was a close one. But we got our revenge. We lost to them earlier on. We got our revenge with our artifacts. I think I will do one more game, and then I think I showcase this particular deck enough. I really like this deck. I play artifacts in Pioneer as well, and I really love it there as well. The one I play in Pioneer is with reanimation. And not reanimation, the animation with what's called the Scissors card. I forgot the name of it. It's like a blue card that has some scissor artwork that comes to life on it. Turns your creature into a 5/5, I believe, or a 4/4 with a skilled animator that also turns your artifacts into a big creature. I quite like that deck. That deck quite functions decently in Historic as well, but it's lacking something. Like, just having the skilled animator as the only payoff is just not good enough to make that kind of deck work properly. And what are we up against? So we can steal Overseer. Hopefully we can get this combo off. We are up against some kind of a control shell, I believe, so there's a high chance that all our plans are just gonna get ruined. Oh, shrines. Well, that's a fun deck to end the video on. Let's put Steel Overseer number 2 down and go with this. Everything gets a counter attack in for 1. There's a high chance that they remove one of the Overseers here with the Sanctum of Shattered Heights. But if they do not, we are in a good spot. Oh, they may not have the option. Please don't have a land. Oh, they didn't have a land. That's perfect, that's perfect. So let's capitalize on that by putting a construct onto the field. Pump it like crazy, attack in. And I think we're gonna win now. I don't think there is a whole lot they can do against a board like this. However, if they are playing the Shrine deck that I showed on the channel 2 weeks ago or so, then maybe they have a way of getting out of this. Yeah, they can remove one Steel Overseer, but that will not win them the game. Oh, actually they can't even remove that. Well, in that case, we just win on the spot here. That game was too short, wasn't it? That was really short. Let's do one more anyways. Alright, here is Gun M, our real last opponent for the day. It was nice seeing a Shrine stack in action. I kind of wish we got to see more of that. But, well, it was a very short game. We comboed out quite nicely with those Steel Overseers. Waiting for the opponent to make the decision who gets to go first, so we can have a look at our hand and see if it's keepable or not. On opponent, don't make us wait so long. And there they are. So what do we have? We have a decent curve actually. Yeah, I'll keep this. I will definitely keep this. So, oh, why doesn't my mouse function? There it is. What are they playing? Are they playing? They're playing Mono White Life Gain by the looks. Well, in that case, I probably need to play the Ornithopter on this turn to have a blocker. I think putting the Steel Overseer down next turn is the better game plan here. Let's block there and yeah, let's put the Steel Overseer down and no attacks. Pass the turn. Hopefully they cannot remove it. If they can, it wouldn't be too great. There's the Soul Warden. Luckily we are not planning to play too many creatures anytime soon. Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. Oh well, it's gone, it's gone, nothing to do about it. Tempered Steel comes down, and I think I still want to be on the defense plan for the time being. Ranger of Eos. They can fetch 2 1/1s from the deck, they get another Soul Warden and a Serra's Ascendant. Ah, second Steel Overseer, that's cool, that's really cool. So they do gain a bit of life from that. Let's put the Ornithopter on there. And let's attack in with the 6/8 and start keeping the life low enough for the Serra Ascendant to not really matter. They will gain some life from putting the creatures on the field, but that's fine, that's perfectly fine. A Resplendent Angel, oh that's tough, that's very tough as well. No, not blocking that, not blocking that. They put a 4/4 Angel down and we get to put a Voltaic Servant. Yeah. The thing is I need to attack in here because I need to keep their life as low as possible for this one to not matter. We are a bit flooding with the lands, I'm afraid, and at least we can block this turn. There's another Sarah's Ascendant. Gain life, gain life. Hopefully that's all the life. Oh, well, that's not all the life they gain this turn, unfortunately, but do they attack him with everything? If they do, at least we get to snipe these two off the field. Okay, so they attack in with only 3 things. Let's resolve all of that first, and what do I get to block? I only get to block this one. That's sad. I wish I could have blocked those as well, but that's fine. So let's activate this, buff everything a bit more, and we're down to 10. So if I play this, these Sarah's Ascendants are going to come to life. They are going to be 6/6. That's not optimal either. Let's attack in like this and see if they... Actually, let's attack in with both of these and see if they want to trade anything. They block there. Activate this. And down to 22, so these things are not live just yet. So put this down and they will gain 2 life, but that's not the end of the world. End the turn. Untap the Steel Overseer again. And that's the nail in the coffin, isn't it? Nothing to do anymore now, I suppose, because they can attack with everything. These become 6/6 flyers. We can give this one flying to block one of them, but that's not gonna do a whole lot either. Okay. And what's gonna happen next? I'm not a fan of this card. When I made the healing, like the mono white healing deck the other day, I also mentioned that these cards just don't function the way that I feel they should. And I still stand by that. I just feel it's too hard to get to 30 life. Of course, in this particular game they were able to pull it off just fine, but activate that. Yeah, this is sad. They combo it off completely, so a bit sad that our last game is going to be a loss for this video. But we got quite a lot of wins, so it's not too bad, right? We did quite well. I don't understand why they didn't attack him with everything there. They would have won the game there, but maybe they are too defensive. I will call it there, and yeah, let's just do one more game. Here we go, up against Pop and Manse. Let's see what they are playing. I just had the most horrible loss streak. I'm not having fun at all. I just keep on flooding out over and over and over. I don't know why this keeps happening in Historic this week, but it's quite irritating, to be honest. Let's see, do I even keep this? And I don't think so. This is quite a bad hand. This looks better. I will probably put the Dance of the Manse back. I know I might need it eventually, but I think going for the Karn plan here is probably the safer choice here. Gingerbrute I cannot attack in with that thing on the field, so let's pass the turn. And they attack in, no blocks. Nothing else coming down, and they play a Scavenging Ooze. That's no problem, so there we go. Put all that glitters onto the Gingerbrute and attack in for 3. They are not going to block, because it's not really beneficial for them. The Last Struck Beast could be coming down now. Yeah, but it's not. Okay, so instead those two come down, and I can do this. Plus this. I should have played this right. That was a mistake. But it's fine, it's fine. I hope they block here. Probably not, but... And the turn. Yes, untap this one. So they are stuck on land, it seems. I will capitalize on that if I get the chance. Love Strike Beast comes down, and they still don't have the third land, by the looks of it. And they don't attack him. Okay, okay, so do this. Put the Karn down, and let's minus the Karn. And they decide to scoop it. Well, after all the lost streak I had earlier with the mana screw, I think I'm really going to call it now. Well, that's today's video, and I had fun with this. I hope you did too. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm trying to reach 1000 subs so that I can at least get a bit of ad money from YouTube for putting these videos out every single day. Right now I get about €17 a month from Patreon, which I am extremely grateful for, but I am working about 40 to 60 hours a week on making content for this channel. It may not seem like I'm doing a lot because every day is just like a half an hour to an hour video, but there is a lot of researching that goes behind making these videos, as well as editing, encoding, uploading, and all that stuff. So right now I have no alternate source of income, and the best way to support me is by hitting that subscribe button so that I can get closer to that 1000 subs goal, so that I can at least get a little bit of money. I need to eat, and at this rate I'm going to go through all my savings, but oh well, I hope it's worth it for this channel, and it's definitely worth it for the community. So see you all tomorrow with the next Magic the Gathering video. Take care.